Airline operators have called off the earlier intended shutdown of operations as a result of the rising cost of aviation fuel. This follows the intervention by the leadership of the House of Representatives, led by the Speaker Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, in an over 3 hours long meeting with all marketers, all Operators Association of Nigeria, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), and the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) in Abuja. It was really a grueling session that lasted hours as the airline operators and the Group Managing Director of NNPC, Mele Kyari, engaged in accusations and counter-accusations over landing cost of Jet A1 aviation fuel. But at the end, it was agreed that the proposed strike be called off to save the nation and Nigerians from untold hardships. As the Speaker, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, reeled out some resolutions as a way forward, and these include that in the next 3 months, 6 million litres of ATK will be made available to the operators, pending at 480 naira per litre, which will be supplied through their preferred marketers.
NNPC and the airline operators have both agreed that in the interim, for 3 months, that your marketers of choice that you are comfortable with and you know their markup will not drive you out of business will be supplied with jet fuel, correct? For 3 months.
At 480.
No, we didn't say 480. That's whatever at that point in time the landing cost. So we talked at that time about 550 or something like that. The third resolution is that on the long term, mid to long term, if right now you will begin or commence the process of application for your own license to be able to import your own jet fuel, so that will remove whether it's middleman, whether it's fourth man, whether it's whatever, whether it's the vagaries of, you will know the landing cost and you will know it will assist you in your business.
Responding, NNPC GMD Mele Kyari assured that the 3 months supply of Jet A1 to the chosen marketers by the Airline Operation Association of Nigeria is assured, while emphasizing that the price of the products cannot be guaranteed because it is globally market-driven.
Right, Honorable Speaker, needless to say that there is no fixed price. This is a deregulated product. So you cannot hold on to any price. And indeed, what you have seen in the media, the 700 naira reference point cannot be a reference point. It depends on the market condition. It can be higher than 700 naira per litre, depending on what price the market gets to. So it's needless to say that even to target 700, cannot be a reference point, Right Honorable Speaker. This market shifts as we speak now. Is closely related to the price of crude oil. As it lands in this country, there are a number of things that happen which they have engaged with the downstream authority to determine what exactly are the build-up to the pricing. No two suppliers will have the same pricing because suppliers buy at different prices from their own suppliers too.
The Central Bank of Nigeria, the petroleum up and downstreams, amongst others, and the airline operators also made their submissions defending their roles in the issues that accumulated in the face-off.
So that cost everything he read out here was about 530 or thereabouts. 540 as the cost. How then are some people now offering us at 480 to say to us at 480? And remember, they gave from the PIF that was given to the marketers was given at 335, and we are still getting at 670. With due respect, sir, you may have to clear this out. Let's talk to ourselves the truth.
Your bank finds you worthy of that kind of intervention. Naira we will manage, but dollar, I don't produce naira, dollar. Naira we will see how to assist, but you have to first of all meet your bank. If it is naira intervention that you're asking for, but of course you know that your bank will look at your creditworthiness to be sure that historically you've had a good credit. If you don't have a good credit, you're not going to access it.
Because of the constraints that we had in supply and the pricing,
NNPC took it upon themselves to import not only 25,000, but also a subsequent cargo. During the same period, I had the privileged information to know that the GMD met with Mr. President, and he said Mr. President showed his concern about the availability, or rather shutting down of aviation industry, and that we should not allow that to happen. It was on the basis of that that NNPC imported the first cargo. In fact, that cargo was destined for a South American country, where it was diverted to come to Nigeria and discharge. That's on the one part. On the other part, we met in Lagos with aviation operators, and I passed this same information to them in confidence. That's what happened, and this is what will happen. Therefore, we'll work with them to ensure that they get the commodity at the control price. NNPC gave it at the control price of 461 naira per liter, which is their landed offshore price. Obviously, any marketer that is selling will have to put his cost of logistics from the offshore to the depot.
The Mainstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority was also mandated to, as much as possible, grant waivers that do not touch on the security and safety of the country for importers of the products. Annie T. Patrick, Core TV News, Abuja.